Well, I have my own pirate hat on. Oh.
If I wear the hat, I'll wear the Jonathan dancer.
Syrian, give B-Rat the pirate hat.
I have it on now.
Oh my god, that music's really loud.
Yeah. Kinda had to mute SL.
I'm just gonna wear the Jonathan dancer with this.
Okay, here's the plan. We've riled them up. We're gonna go in there. We've spent the last few hours basically sending in scouting parties to rile them up. We purposely... Hold on one second, let me check the volume.
At last! War and the laughter of thirsting gods!
Ooh, Helbrick's here, he can come with us.
Yeah, they have 8 people over here, I'm seeing.
So, 8 people? There were 13, so I think that would mean that Silver, or what was it?
Coercion.
Yeah, coercion is gone now. Okay, the stream is working. Alright, so basically here's the plan. We are going to go in. We've spent a few hours harassing them, but just giving them like light scouting attacks just to rile them up and make them think that they were winning. And then we left, and they probably just went, you know, shrugged and just went, oh, they're gone. We win, you know, whatever, haha. But now we are going back in with a full raid force. We are going to go in on ground primarily really quickly first. And I think the first order of business is to locate. I don't want you to focus on shooting anybody. Like, if they get in your way, shoot them. But what you need to do is hunt the positions of their auto turrets. That's primary first. You guys got that? I want you to find them and call them out to where they are, and then throw all of our forces at taking out those auto turrets immediately. Like, get the crack grenades ready, and then find them and just make it your mission to get those down. Once we get those down, we're going to go full pirate mode and bring in a fleet ship. So you wait for my call on that. Who wants to do the fleet ship? Or should I do it?
I'll do it.
You sure? You have the frames to
Positive.
do it?
Yes. Yes, dude.
What's your frame rate at?
Bro, like, I have Dark's old PC. I have good frames.
Okay.
I don't have the shitty laptop. No, I feel what you're saying. Also, I'd like to point out one thing. If you're using the Phobos bolter, then make sure it's on physical rounds, because I guess they don't like the, they don't like the PSS in it because it's outdated, I guess. So just make sure you're on physical rounds, please.
Yeah, everybody get the Phobos. Is that Helbert coming in?
What the fuck are you all on about?
Helbert, can you raid with us? We need people.
Fucking where are you going?
Endivism, come to the church though. We're briefing really quick because this is an operation.
It's an operation.
Yeah, like that game.
Yeah, we're gonna snip some balls.
Yeah, if you guys are using any of the PSS weapons, switch them over to LLCS modes, because secondary said they are currently outdated. So please just only use weapons that use basic ballistic LLCS weaponry, please. Y'all have that? Also give Helbrick the pirate hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We're gonna be pirates.
We're doing a pirate raid.
Pirate raid?
Yeah. Pirate raid.
Why, that's just the most autistic shit I've ever woken up to.
Welcome to chaos.
Yeah, that's about the norm.
Why are you waking up so late?
Because I usually am active at night and early mornings, when most of you are fucking asleep.
Except for me.
Right, so...
Chris is like my only company in the morning.
Okay, so there is a chance that they are going to escalate once we pull out a fleet ship. So they are definitely going to pull out any counters to it. Their guys will be pulling out a tank, their anti-aircraft tank. Their guys will be pulling out their own fleet ship. Their guys will definitely be pulling out their fighters that will buzz around the fleet ship. So how do we want to respond to that when that happens? Because I want to be prepared for everything.
Fucking just nuke them with a Valkyrie.
What fleet ship do you want, by the way? I needed to ask that. Just like our most powerful fleet ship?
We can start off with the small one and then upgrade, or should we just get out another guy in a fleet ship? I think at that point it's going to get really laggy if we do that, because they're going to pull out a lot of vehicles to deal with that fleet ship.
How about we just start out small? Like, okay, so I'm in like a small fleet ship, and then let's say you get into another small fleet ship just to counter it, you know, if they pull out a bigger one.
The infidel.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
And then if shit hits the
don't go
fan,
into that fleet ship without my order, because, like I said, it's going to get really nasty. As soon as we get that fleet ship out, they have an anti-aircraft tank they'll pull out. They have they're going to have guys with missile launchers. Your health is going to go down extremely fast.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I don't know if bringing out the fleet ship is the best thing, because we have to pull out so much shit in response just to defend it, which is going to take away from our ground effort. So we might just be better off getting a tank out. I mean, I really want to get that fleet ship out, but
Where are we
Let's
attacking?
indivisible. Okay, for fleet ships, let's kind of do it for like last resort type shit.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
Like we'll stay on the ground. We'll bring out tanks and whatnot, you know. But maybe at the end of the raid, we can bring out like powerful fleet ships, Hellblades or whatever.
yeah, just for fun. Because
Okay.
they are going to retaliate hardcore with it. Unless they are already retaliating to us or whatnot, then let's just stick to the ground. Either maybe a Valkyrie or a tank.
Yeah, Valkyrie sounds like a good idea.
And last cannons as well.
Yes, last cannons.
So the primary thing, we're going to try to be there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. It might go on longer than that, depending on what goes, but that's probably going to be the pull-out time. Do we all have time to stay for that?
I got all the time in the world.
I might not be able to last the whole time, but I do have work tonight.
Can you stay as long as you can?
I will stay as long as I can, yeah.
Alrighty.
Should we
Now-
try to pull in more people?
Do we have more people? I think I got everybody that could go. Dark's banned, and
Oh.
8th Century just logged back on.
I don't think he has the time nowadays.
Hmm.
He's been dealing with a lot of real life shit.
Who?
Just an old member.
There's also Kind Femme and
She's busy with other things currently. Back then, like last night, we kind of had to take care of on the top sabotages.
okay, so what we need to do first when we get in there is locate their turrets. I want you to call them out when you find them. Call them out and tell us their position. We need to hunt those down. They are going to notoriously place those turrets. Now, here's a big important thing to remember. If you see the power station somewhere near the turrets, they have to be placed near the turrets for them to work. Go for the power station instead, because they can plug in more turrets to that power station. Where if they have all those turrets out, and then one power station, you can take out all of the turrets at the same time if you take out the power station. And you'll know what it looks like. It's got like glowing, like red lights on it. Y'all know what their power plant looks like, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like, it has to always be placed close to their turrets.
And they normally place those like in their base. So if it gets really bad, then I suggest someone hops into like an Iron Warriors outfit and uses the shield to
Syrian's
get in
got
there.
that. Syrian,
Okay, good.
you got the Terminator on standby.
Alright.
Yeah, or the Terminator. That works too.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is cover all of our bases. Because they have a lot of countermeasures to all of our shit. And we have countermeasures in them. Remember, everybody right now in your HUDs, go and click the grenade icon and switch to crack. I want you to switch to the crack grenades because those will destroy anything that's armored, such as their power stations or their turrets, really quickly.
So does the Melta, by the way.
What's that?
The Melta grenade will eat at it also.
Melta,
Yeah, it will.
Melta or crack is really good for taking out any of their deployables. Let's see here. What altars do we want? Guys, either switch to... you know what? Just go with mines. Everybody switch to mines.
We don't want to use RLV barricades
RLV barricades.
or deads.
I don't know. You could place them out as needed, but I'd say get a few mines placed on their front line. Like, storm the front line, get a few mines placed so they blow up a little bit, you know? But as we get closer to their base, as we clear their turrets, what I want us to do is all go to sit barricade mode, and then sort of position ourselves around their spawn building, and sit on barricades and shoot them as they come out. So get ready to do that on my call. Once we make enough ground, I'm going to tell you guys to sit barricade up.
Also, make sure all your guys' deployables are at 100 and not over that. So just type in pretty much what I typed in local chat, HP 100.
All right. Is anybody watching the stream? Because I have 2 viewers, and I suspect it might be them. So they could have subscribed to our channel. Oh no, they're spying.
Oh no, we've been found out.
Oh wow.
It's okay, get ready then, because we coming for that booty.
Yeah, unless some of you guys are watching it, I think they're watching us.
They're probably just like, oh, these nogs. We look better as pirates.
I guess it'll be funny then, or it'll be fun.
Yeah.
If they have a problem, then, with anything that they're doing, they should contact me. I'm gonna be the raid lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's move out the sim name. I'm gonna type it.
Then start to turn this into a pirate military.
Go curator number 2, dude.
Just let me know when to go. Do you want me to go there now?
That's the sim name. Let's all go in. Let's make sure you set your home. If there are any coercion here, let's not engage them in the spawn, because that's just going to be a big fat mess. Let's wait until they leave. And again, these guys probably expected that we're coming because we have 2 viewers on the stream and I have no idea who they are.
Which one do we go to? Do we just leave the spawn? Do we just go? We just go?
Yeah, just go, quick. Get out. They're all in their spawn right now, and now they're coming out. They know that we're here.
Forgot to do something. I forgot to
Get
put
warp
a
gates. Get warp gates linked, but only res 1 warp gate per person. I don't want to fucking lag their sim up. I really don't want to lag their sim up, so get warp gates, only put 1 down. Find those auto bolters. I'm gonna do a quick scout. I don't see any bolters right now.
I don't see any turrets either.
Cadet's right near you. Oh, he's dead.
Got him.
There's one
Yeah, I see no
in the
turret.
spawn that didn't set his home.
That's a shiv.
Guys, as soon as you get there's somebody in the northwest that's really close to their base. That's
Yeah.
Applezak. If you get over
Yep.
there, just sit barricade down and just fortify your position. Get as
Copy.
close as you can to their base and sit barricade down.
Copy.
Guys,
You'll
take
be
my
a price
teleporter
for
if you
all
die.
the
Take my
northwest?
teleporter if you die. It'll take you to the northwest.
I have a teleporter up in the northeast.
I'm putting one
Like
up
put
on
an
the
extra
west.
one in or push back up.
Guys, get a teleporter in the Nurgle building and let's fortify it. Like, sit on the roof or sit on
I've already done
barricades.
boyas.
If you're in the Nurgle building, get near the doors and sit barricade down. Fortify the Nurgle building. Use the warp gates to get back there. Again, fortify the Nurgle building. You're all sitting there, standing.
God damn it!
Zion's
I'm sorry.
the only one.
My barricade's not working for some odd reason.
You might have you on all the return right on that.
Well, no, it's just not doing it. It's not.
Switch to gas. It's gas their spawn exit. No sit barricades.
Now it
Good
works.
job, guys. Good job. See if you can get on the... Oh, that's a good position, Apple.
Yeah.
Want to borrow your
I'm
head
gonna
press?
charge a bit forward.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Fuck!
Helbert, what are you
Back up.
doing in there? How did you get in?
Don't worry about it. We're fine.
Yeah, we're
We're
doing
just trying.
our
We're just doing our best Mario impression. It's fine.
Try that again.
Take two. Do you have a teleporter here?
They're launching missiles.
Yeah, I
They're
do.
launching missiles at the barricades.
Alright.
Get the sound grenades ready to repair our barricades.
There's gotta be a way to do this a little better than we're trying, Chris. Do you think we can get away with like a barricade? Alright. Alright, I'm up.
You guys are climbing the building. Watch out, because we threw gas all over it.
We're climbing
The
Yeah,
gas
I'll
the
doesn't
say.
affect them.
building.
The gas does not affect us, Melna.
Okay. Hey, somebody
We're in.
put a Zinch altar right instead of the grenades. Put a
I'm in their
right
spawns.
like
How are
right
they doing, guys?
right it between Syrian and Zion and Shoka and me. Like put it right in the middle, like a little Zinch, so it repairs us.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
finding out
put
the
a corn
repairs.
altar out at one of their instances. Actually, maybe a Nurgle altar.
What are they doing in there? Can they not get out? Oh, they're shooting. Sam is shooting through the.
On this board.
Sam is trying to shoot through the windows at us. He's getting gassed.
Gas the whole sip!
Guys that are on the inside, if you can get a plague grenade on their spawn, that would be great.
It probably will. They've got like a little thing in here that's threateningly, angrily, and
I'll still,
brutally going.
Take my portal.
I'm lagging and they keep saying that he got their quotes in him.
I'm just,
So far,
gassed
Sam's the only one
fucking
responding,
Sam.
I think. The rest of them are like inert. Wait, there's a bunch
Down
of them.
there is easily triggered too, so pass behind.
I'm just gonna put some mines up here on this fucking thing.
There's a bunch of them like up
Possibly
on the build
go around.
platform, not paying attention.
Did you just put a fucking warp portal down and they're fucking... Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Why not?
Zod and Sarah Song and one of their cultists is like up on the build platform, not paying attention to what's going on down here. Or they know, but they just don't care to come down.
Chris, where did you put your portal? On the right side?
Yeah.
They're fucking camping it like shits.
Hold on.
We only need one Z
Now
filter
get on
out. We only need one Z filter out.
I put one down.
Shuka or Syrian, pick one of yours up. I want to lack a sim.
Oh, fucking
Okay,
go
Syrian,
back
pick
to
this up so
spawn
Shuka,
without
you don't
my-
need to.
Okay.
Cadet is like AFK.
It's a bad day to be in Chaos Indivisible.
What a fool you are. I am a god. How can you kill a god?
They're either like blatantly ignoring us or they're just AFK.
They're AFK.
It's okay, keep going. When they come back here, they won't be getting out of their spawn.
Bye, Sam.
Hi Sam, how you doing? I'm gas.
Tries to go up and shoot somebody. Corn altar just destroys him.
They're gonna like accuse us of doing something really stupid to get in here. And it's gonna be so good when we can just show them we can just jump off the wall off someone's head.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Shame
It's
on
how you
you,
do it
sweet
for real.
Erevar.
Ran up to the guy in fatality and I mined him. Killed them and me at the same time.
What the
Tell
hell
it
is
is
that?
one of theirs.
Yeah.
What the hell is that from, Shuka?
He's quoting fucking Morrowind quotes.
Oh god.
Alright, Fatality, Wolf, join the fight. One of their militia guys.
Oh,
He's coming up with a rocket launcher.
that didn't work.
He's dead. He jumped right into the gas. He's just haphazardly firing rockets around.
He's going into my corn altar as well.
Well, they're getting more people, minus Siski's here. He's moving.
Fell down. Oh shit.
Just fucking shoot, Chris. Just shoot.
I got him.
Oh man.
Is this the
trying to
powerful
shoot something.
indivism?
They're getting some more people on. Another Chaos guy logged in.
Chris, they really don't like your form.
Apparently not.
You're still taunting him with my fucking dig on their quotes.
having such a good time.
Yeah, Minus is fighting back. We got Sam, Minus, and... Oh, they got Chris.
Ah, no!
They got Sam, Minus, and Fatality Wolf.
Okay, my portal's
Oh,
still
Mina
here.
just fucking slashed him. And then died. There's so much
Oh,
gas
hell
everywhere.
Everybody
Together
shoot
we
me.
shall speak for the law and the land, and shall drive the mongrel-dogs of imbecilism from the Esthers.
If there's no turrets up, I'm switching grenades. You don't mind if I use servo, do you?
Just they might get upset because we're inside their
Okay, I'll
base.
use
Yeah,
frag now.
You're doing fine right now. You're doing fine. Keep it up.
Just gas it. Gas everything.
Oh man, the fucking particles are like destroying my computer somehow. I'm gonna turn them down.
It may be, but A is fucking them up.
really hate my portal.
Alright, that's a little bit better.
Now, Chris, I'm gonna take 2 seconds to fix my fucking graphics. Please don't lose that position, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sweetie.
If they'd get mad if I start flaming.
Yes.
You guys can, Chris, right behind you! Oh shit, you killed each other.
Actually, I was trying to hit my melee and I accidentally hit the mine button, so I spammed mine.
The turd Ferguson guy, Hadet, and like Shaz is still not moving. They're just up at the build platform. Hey, Apple.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I am in the north side
Apple,
where the Nurgle build.
stand up.
Oh, hold on,
Just
there's
throw
a
my
guy.
portal, respawning it. Boop.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Chris,
You want me to
Chris?
stand up in what?
Yeah, go and press Control Shift H. Go back home.
Okay, what?
Chris and Helbrick, you keep harassing them in there. Don't stop doing
Yeah.
that. Throw sound grenades on your portals to repair them if you need to.
I just
Apple,
keep respawning the portal when they kill.
yeah, Apple. I want you to go ahead and get in the lowest tier fleet ship. I think the Infidel class, and I want you to go
Okay.
up to where Shaza and Moondoggy and Sarasong is on their build platform, and then bomb them. So they join
Copy.
the fight, and then come back down, and then reset. As soon as you're done killing, don't stay in the fleet ship. As soon as you're done
Yeah.
killing them, come back down here.
Okay, so
I'm off
just
that
bomb
build
them. So you just want me to bomb them and then leave?
Yep.
Okay,
Go, make sure everything on the build platform is dead.
gotcha.
Fuck your stupid ass fucking Nurgle cult. There's a warp gate inside their spawn.
Yeah.
I ran out of ammo at the most inopportune time, so...
Gotta be faster, Apple. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
It's lagging a bit, bro. Calm down. Step in here. Is there a way to warp, like, up here faster?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
I thought there was. Oh well, guess I'm just gonna. Hey, there's a. Huh,
Pay attention,
cool.
Zach. Keep going, keep going.
I'm just seeing things up here. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was up there. That's probably why it lags a little bit.
Did Minus just give up?
I think so.
Just keep going. Just hold him down in there.
Stay in the pen.
Can you get around that, Apple? It's like the size of the sim. You could probably hit the underside of it and still kill them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just.
I mean, it's kind of prem shooting, but they're doing a cultist trial, right?
Yeah.
There. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, I got him.
Yeah. You got all of them.
Good.
I'm hurting him.
You should be joining the different group there, friend!
Come on, defend your sim.
Thank you.
Oh, they went back up there.
Sim.
Apple, keep getting them.
Good job.
That guy's got his own set there, so don't bomb him.
A bitch.
Zod's back on the floor, kill him.
I can't believe this is working.
Ruining their cultist trial. You're just black screening that dude. Hit
Oh.
Zod, hit Zod, hit Zod, not the cultist.
I can't tell where. Oh, there he is. I found Zod.
Trying to coerce them down here. There he goes, he's dead.
Minus is trying to talk and he's just getting interrupted because you guys keep shooting him.
Do you want me to keep? I don't mean to shoot the cultists because I can't really see anything like past this line.
Yeah,
But
now they're up too high. So stop.
all right, I'm stopping.
This is kind of
Watch your
shitty
bolters
thing
that
to
you're
do.
firing in through that window. You're hitting my part.
Okay, yeah, they're on chairs now, so I'm gonna leave them alone.
Yeah, they're fucking. Okay,
Fuck,
they're
fuck.
asking us to stop, and if they ask us to do something, I'll respect that. It's fine. I was
Okay,
just trying to.
I
all
stopped.
I was trying to do, like, I wasn't trying to do something shitty to them. I was just trying to get them to like come down here, but apparently they don't want to. So.
Oh no, he's up here again. Get him.
He's asking to fuck with it. Let him do his thing. Your portal's taking damage faster.
Is he talking about our portal or their portal?
Yeah, he's claiming that our portals are broken.
No. And into the fucking corn holder.
It's kind of stupid that they're not like fighting back. They're like deciding to train a cultist.
Does their grenade do inverse LBA?
Didn't damage.
He walked into the fucking corn altar. No, it did damage, it was healing it at the same time.
You guys realize one of their portals is right behind us, right?
I mean, you guys can go break that up.
Throw that on there.
I'm just letting Minus do his thing.
How did you get like a heat lance on the heavy bolter?
Magic.
Where did you get that heavy bolter model?
Huh? That's just our standard heavy bolter.
It's different than the one I have.
I just put stuff on it and modified it a bit. You know me, Melna. All my stuff stays block standard for like all of 2 minutes.
Hey, they said they're having trouble, like, taking out your guys' fucking Zen Salter because something keeps on repairing them faster than they can take them out. Are you guys just throwing sound grenades at them? Or using a repair tool?
Nope.
We don't have
Wait
anything
a-
on them.
I have a
Yeah,
Z-Shelter on mine.
There's a Zine Shelter right next to Chris's.
Wow.
Sam's complaining that it's repairing faster than he can take it out. I don't know, like, if you guys are like, because typically that just would mean, typically I would just be throwing fucking sound grenades at it from across the sim.
No, we just put Zine Shelters next to them. I don't know, are you guys using sound grenades?
Did you, like,
We
crowd
have
a bunch of Zine Shelters around the
No,
Zine
there's just
Shelter?
one
have
singular
one.
siege shelter there.
I don't know. Well, you know, he even said that typically they don't have an issue taking it out, so I don't know what his problem is. Maybe
Well,
just
we have it
suck.
set to LBAC, or LBBC, so that might
It's
be...
always set to that.
It looks like Fatality is using our old HUD again.
He is.
Whatever, let them use it. It won't help them.
You watching
I
the
know.
stream, Dark? You can see all this shit on the stream. Like, I'm literally recording it.
I don't know. He's having trouble trying to take out your altars, but I did
I mean,
bring
they-
up the point.
You could tell them that if they would, like, come
I'm very
down off the-
consistently re-resing them, like once, like if
One
they
of them
die.
was making fun of Hellbrick because apparently they, like, was shooting at them with the bolter and missed every single shot
The
inside
heavy
of their
bolter
base.
While running and jumping, yeah, it's really...
I
I
mean,
think it sounds like they're mad.
I don't know why you're bragging about that. That happens to everybody.
Well, you could probably tell them they'd have a better time actually
Where the
fighting
bullets
us.
explode, so what?
Oh, he figured it out.
You could tell them.
There you go. Good job.
You could tell them they probably have a better time fighting us if they come down off the build platform instead of trying to train a cultist while we're attacking.
They're fucking retarded. They think they're above you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think they're just like pretending not to care.
Shazo, they haven't been like really bitchy because I was sitting in their team speak. Also, apparently Shoko's LARPing.
They are.
I'm
He's
just-
literally
I'm just
quoting
const-
Morrowind quote.
I just kept
quoting
on
Big
telling
Alder.
I just kept on telling Fatality that Shoka wants to touch your merhole.
Wait, get me into their team speak so I can just start quoting Dig Author quotes them in their teams.
No, don't bother.
Give me their teams.
I think they're like,
No Shoka.
they're spending more people. They have a bunch of people up on the build platform, like training occultists, and I think they're just all up there, like pretending to ignore this because they're like, you know, got their
Because
fucking
they don't
noses
want to
up
do
in-
combat with us. That's pretty much it.
They're just like, oh, we're just gonna pretend that we
Haddad
don't care.
Haddad even said that he was gonna go do other.
Well,
He
yeah,
doesn't
but-
want to do combat with us. Ever since the air raid video, we've pretty much got them cucked into a corner as far
Yeah,
as
they
lol
used to-
material.
They used to fight us. Yeah, like, and then we did
Yeah,
that
they
air
used to
raid
fight
video.
us. They used to fight us when we had really shitty technology that Sephiroth gave us. Because his conceptions of fair are very subjective.
No, it's funny though because it's like when we did that air raid video, like you said, they like,
Sorry,
they
Chris.
like don't want to deal with us anymore because they know we record all their bullshit.
Yeah, plus we have better shit now.
You know, if anything, like, we could be here for like another hour and just go move somewhere else.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
we can be here another.
Halbrick, they want to know if you're still a brain surgeon.
Of course.
I told them that you're just. I
So
told them
who
that
was
you're a
saying I was
trainee
learn-
escort.
I'm a trainee escort brain surgeon.
Yeah, just for a different head.
Looks like they're developing
Yeah, my head.
a new fleet ship. They're developing a new fleet ship, a twin-linked Bolter Chimera.
They're developing. Okay, let me tell you something right now. All that shit that's up on that build platform has been there for the last 2 fucking years. It doesn't fucking do anything.
They have the Elysian.
They have
drop troops,
zero
like-
fucking R&D.
Yeah, it's like whenever Dread gets around to it. It's cool though. They do have a buggy that's like the Elysian drop troops buggy.
Yeah,
with
they
the
have
twin-linked blast
that.
cannon on there.
That's been up there for like 2 years too, I think.
What a shame. Dark, you should
Yeah,
just
for real.
you should just offer to buy that from them since they're not going to do anything with it.
Make
I'm
sure
not
you're
offering to
destroying
buy
their
anything
Cornard
from those
altars.
retards.
Yeah, I'm doing
Their,
that.
Fatality keeps using our old HUD.
I'll
Because my
have
name's
Yellow
Fatality
make
Wolf,
it.
and I'm gonna just sit here and get really upset because I'm getting spawn camped.
Oh, Fatality's using the old HUD so he can justify something, even though we're not using old shit, but he's convinced we are.
Minus is spamming the name reset or something.
You know how you notice how they started spragging out the minute I left their team? Because they
Huh.
probably thought I was recording them.
Wait, what?
Well, I'm not. I'm starting. You guys are saying this, so it seems like, and I just recently left their team speak, so it seems like they're spragging out now that I'm not there listening to.
Yeah,
Because they probably thought that I was recording their team speak.
Hey, question though.
Right.
Were you watching the stream when I started it up? Because it said that
I
there was
haven't
like,
been watching it.
because there was two watchers and it was none of us, and I was kind of
I
thinking
haven't
that maybe
been
that they.
watching it. It was probably them.
That's what I was thinking, is like that they knew that we were coming, and they're probably sitting there going, let's
whatever.
pretend that we don't care and go train this cultist.
Well, they did claim that I was trying to distract them after you guys came in.
I sent Applejack up in a fleet ship to like go bomb the bottom of their fleet of their training area, but then they got pissy at that. So I was trying to
Dude,
coerce
just drop
them
a
down.
scourge of just drop a scourge of galaxies. It nukes the whole sim.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, you just drop a scourge of galaxy, it'll nuke the whole sim. Be like, all right, you guys are here to do combat now.
Hey, Dark, can we have your permission to just raid their build platform instead of their base because they're not paying attention?
Yeah,
now?
do it. Go
Just
up to
raid
their
their
build
build-
platform. Yeah, get in a fucking Valkyrie or like something, and just get up into a fleet ship and just fucking warp all the way through their build platform, and then drop portals on it, and then start dropping in on them. It'd be hilarious.
I'm just being an absolute cunt to fucking Fatality Wolf at this point.
Yeah, they really do not like you right now. One Fatality Wolf got pissed off because his client was crashing because.
This looks like a personal problem. Chris, can you please kill that guy and stop standing around?
I just was in the portal and I just got
Yeah,
killed.
because he's like spamming Chaos Altars and I can't get through mine.
Yeah,
So
I can't either.
here's what I'm seeing.
Just throw plasma grenades at him.
Here's what I'm seeing. They knew that they were coming because they were watching our stream, so they all pretended to just go up and train a cultist and just ignore us essentially?
No, that wasn't the case.
No?
No, that wasn't. I don't think that was the case. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised. Does it really matter?
Well, what I was gonna say was gonna lead up to it. I'm gonna say so. Basically, they're essentially choosing to ignore us by hiding in their build platform while we're trying to raid them. And
does it really surprise you?
We could go to their building platform.
What I'm saying is, I don't know if they're doing that intentionally or they legitimately are training somebody, but
They are training somebody.
I view that as kind of disrespectful, so I have half of mine just to put portals on their gate and just raid their fucking platform.
I mean, fuck any notion of it being disrespectful. Do it anyway. Fuck.
Is this something that we're okay with? Like, are we all
I
morally
mean,
okay
I don't
with
you want to have fun?
Because we are.
Do you want to have fun?
Okay.
I don't know. Because it just seems like they're acting like Spurs now. Ever since I left their team speak.
It seems to me like they're just trying to pretend that we're not good enough to like defend the sim against. So, and they're just hiding in the build platform.
I'm accidentally black screen fatality. I was hitting one of his birds there, and then the plasma went through the wall.
Uh-oh, don't do that. They're gonna res 20 fucking auto turrets in the sim to defend their sim.
Permission to get into a fleet ship.
If Fatality Wolf is being if Fatality Wolf is being an autistic retard, then I would just say, yeah, go up to their build platform and fuck with them. I mean, with the, what's
No, I like black screening him if he's gonna talk shit. It's really funny. He keeps running out.
I mean, if Fatality's gonna talk shit, then go ahead and black screen him.
Alright. Their spawn is on fire.
Where it should be. Burning.
Their spawn is on fire. Okay, I need a vote here. All in favor of raiding their build platform since they're trying to ignore us, say aye.
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 Alright.
I
Everybody hold your positions except Apple. Apple, get into a Valkyrie and fly over to us, and then we'll jump in.
The Valkyrie won't be able to get through the build platform, Melna.
Yeah, you gotta get into the,
you gotta get into a cruiser. Get into a cruiser or something that carries people.
Just keep chucking fucking gas.
Get into a fleet ship that carries people, and then fucking make your way up there. And when you get near the build platform, just warp drive through the build platform, and then you should be good.
Yeah, Apple.
Yeah, you're not gonna get anywhere doing the Valkyrie. Now, what you could do is you warp drive through the build platform, and then the person who has the Valkyrie attached, jump out of it, res your Valkyrie sit base, get in it, and then fly around the build platform.
That's a pretty smart idea.
can do that.
All we need is just
ships.
one person that has to set up a teleporter when we get up there. We just need one teleporter.
Well, you don't need one. Okay. See, that's stupid thinking. You shouldn't just need one person. Everyone has the ability to res a tele. Everyone should just do it. It's one click on your HUD. You don't do this, whole designation. You have to be the guy who puts the HUD. No, everyone has the ability to put a portal down, and that makes it harder for people to get rid of.
Also, was Odd saying I was LARPing?
No,
Was it all Fatality Wolf being
Alright, guys, follow me. Go to Apple and get in a ship.
I'm standing out there.
Dark, how do you warp again? I forgot.
WNS, and then directionals.
Okay.
Alright,
Up and down. Up if you want to go up, down if you want to go down.
What's the warping fleet ship?
They're like, all the fleet ships warp. You know this.
Guys, jump in. Jump in Apple's ship.
Yeah. The warp drive is W and S. I don't recall what the recharge time is, but you could probably recharge it by the time you get up to that build platform if you decide to use it, just to get up and...
Alright, listen, as soon as we breach their build platform, everybody, including Apple, get out of the fleet ship, put your portals down in different areas, and then just start attacking them. They have their home set up there. Y'all got that?
Put your portal up in the air if you need to.
Guys,
whoever's in the Leviathan, get out. There you go.
Oh, wait, why?
Keeping the other guys down here.
Guys, get in.
Leviathan, just get in.
Everyone who is in the middle of their fucking base, just stay in their base.
Wait a second. Why do I get out of the Leviathan?
Because like I'm already in a fleet ship. Everybody needs to fucking.
Just get into Apple's fleet ship. Just get in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm right by their base. Get alt cam and sit on me. Sit on my face.
Come on, little guys, get in here.
Alright, little bean. Alright, little bean.
Come on, little bean.
You're gonna have to alt cam inside of the void shield in order to sit on the big red square.
Alright, give me a sec, wait.
Mina, get in the fleet ship.
No, Mina's in our group.
Oh, they're with you? Okay.
Yeah, they're with us. Don't worry about it.
I didn't know. My bad.
Yeah, everyone inside like the main core building is fucking helping us keep them spawn locked.
All right,
if
forget those people because they can take
Oh,
our warp gates. They can take our warp gates after we establish them. Everybody that's in the ship, just get up there, breach the bottom of that thing, get out of the fleet ship, including Apple, spread out, put teleporters all over the place, put a Zinj thing then, and then just start shooting them. And as soon as we have warp gates established up there, the people that are in their base, Control Shift H and get up there too.
Gotcha.
I wonder if a fucking Fatality Wolf is still fucking Corsi Mousehold and fucking Fox Cherry.
Fox Cherry and Corsi broke up.
Wait, they actually broke up?
Yeah.
Well,
Holy shit.
Maybe they were just tired of Age playing with each other and they went off to go fuck real.
Probably.
I don't know.
Fuck more children.
Fox told me the other day he got like sick of Corsi doing something.
Okay, it doesn't go up that high. Alright.
It only goes up about like 500 meters.
Okay, alright. I have to wait
It's
for
good enough for climbing though.
So it'll
Alright.
will it
I
go
would just
through
keep
the-
on using, yes, okay, Melna. When you warp drive the ship, it literally just teleports the entire thing up 500 meters and it will go through every.
Alright, you ready, Apple?
Yep.
It's the same shit that Indivism uses.
So what's the difference between the Corn Altar and the Slanesh Altar?
The Slanesh
Altar kills people
Altar,
that
well,
teleport.
the Slanesh Altar is an anti-TP thing, and the Corn Altar literally just like locks on the people and then kills them after like 3.
Okay. Gotcha.
They're both crowd control devices.
Just of different types.
Well, the Slanesh Altar is an anti-Hive Queen device, and then the Corn Altar is a crowd control device, and so is the Nurgle Altar. Nurgle Altar is more area of denial.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'll use that instead of the Corn Altar for fucking
And
defending
then the Zinch Altar is like a defense altar.
Are we able to stand on the fleet ship? Because if so, then I can just stand and look up
You
and then
could.
reach charge up. Because the ship's not
Do
going
it.
through.
No, don't bog. Okay, look. You need to warp drive through the build platform.
Apple.
I'm waiting for it to recharge.
Oh, how long is it
I don't
take?
know how. I
It
don't
takes
know.
like somewhere between like 5 to
Be
10 seconds.
fucking patient. Jesus Christ. Don't fucking pressure the poor guy.
Yeah, I'm trying my
Christ,
best.
Melna, I wish I could be energetic about anything like you.
Yeah, just keep on trying to
Never
do
really-
it. Eventually you'll do it.
They got a thick thought over here. We should poach them.
We should
Xenon difference.
plow their ass.
Should we,
Grief.
like, do we need to be like right up against the prim or like back up?
No, Melna. God, Jesus Christ. Why do you ask these questions?
Chris, do you want to go like put like a Nurgle and Corn Altar over there? Because I think we can put down like
Move to the side, Apple, because you're
one of
like
each.
right under another prim.
This side, yeah.
There you go,
Yeah,
right there.
just
right
make
there.
sure you like prevent them from like going up the stairs. It'll make it even more irritating for Fatality to do anything, or anyone else
Sorry.
besides the leader.
Yeah, what's up?
Do I need to be in mouse look for this?
If I were you, I would be in mouse look because you're gonna want to support the guys that are dropping out of your fleet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
this way-
immediately get out of the fleet ship as soon as you get in there because that would be really retarded.
This thick thoughts at Shemale. Nice.
Loss of fire support doing that.
Yeah.
I know you don't like that word, Helbrick, but that's literally what they say in their profile.
Shemale's a dumb word.
It's fucking hilarious word.
It's not letting me go up there.
Yeah, like we're having problems. Like that's why I'm asking all these questions.
Is it literally preventing you from
It's
warp
booping.
drive?
It's
Yeah.
booping in
Yeah.
the top of the build
He's
platform.
just like
like,
warping into the prim and it's just bouncing him off.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
that is weird.
Maybe
maybe
it's,
if I go
you know
low.
what? It's probably because of how high it is. If it's really close to 4,000 meters, then that's probably why. Yeah, just reach through the fucking thing.
Alright, guys, get ready. I'm pushing as far as I can.
Hey, you know what you could do? You know what you could do, Al?
No, don't get out because you'll fall.
You know what you could? You could right click,
Is that person in a
edit.
chaos
Shut up. Right click.
No, that's
you
a
can right click
gunship.
edit. You could right click edit your fucking fizz base and then just
The coercion gunship.
You don't
You're taking a bunch of health.
Brigadier has spawned a gunship inside of their base.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
What an idiot.
Oh wow, it's
We're only
actually
allowed to use LBA, and that's.
No, it's the really griefy one, and he's in tag. Somebody take a
So
picture.
like I said, aren't they only
Oh.
allowed to use LBA, and that's him? I hope somebody's recording.
Gun with a plasma.
I hope somebody takes a picture of that.
Yeah, somebody fucking please take a pic of that. Well,
Like-
I'm in.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm in. Drop.
Chris, can you take a picture?
We'll try.
Just all you have to do is get a picture of him in that, because that's kind of like against the rules.
All you have to do is just all cam onto him
I got one.
from your radar.
Oh, Syrian's going.
Thank you, Syrian. You got a picture of him inside of the fucking gunship, inside their spawn?
Fuck. Alright.
Yep.
Nice!
H memes.
Good job.
I'm going over there to
I got a warp gate
dig
up.
up. Oh, they killed me while I was Dagoth waving.
Alright, I gotta go, I'm gonna go out and do shit. So,
Alright.
we'll see.
See ya.
Don't fuck up! Whose portal do I take?
Melna.
Which portal
Melna.
can
Take
I
Melna.
take?
Don't do that to me, please.
You're welcome.
Oh, they found us.
Uh-oh.
Fucking Brigadier Sully's getting so salt. Oh boy.
He's trying to shoot
He's
my
such a
portal,
big
and
boy.
it's like right behind him, shooting. He's shooting his ship.
Stupid fucking Brigadier. Man, I can you fucking imagine being
Brigadier is an anime.
Take my portal. Kill him. Wanna fucking ignore us?
Oh yeah, he's really hurting my.
I'm gonna hop in a fucking Terminator. Should I hop in a Terminator?
Sure. I'm killing him.
He's trying so hard. Look at the salt. The salt. Oh
Throw a
god.
crack grenade on him.
There's a plasma burning him already. He's wiggling around so that the hitbox doesn't take damage.
I threw a gas grenade on the fucking cultist. Are you wearing the void shield from the...
I'm sorry, Zod.
I like how he keeps trying to shoot my portal, but my portal's healing because of Xeno.
I can sit in their
I like
invincible
how he's-
chair.
This is just. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna
Oh
do
my
Like-
god. Poor cultist.
A sitting duck. Clearly.
Oh shit, I'm being shot at. Uh-oh.
Let's check
Try
out
harder, kid.
portal. 100. Wow.
Did you hit me in the face with a fucking Nurgle grenade? Wow, crap. That was mean.
Hit who in the face with a Nurgle grenade?
No, I just got shit smeared all over my face, man. fucking, I charge extra for that shit. Holy crap.
Oh, there's rocket thing lost now.
Surcharges, man. What?
A fleet ship up, I think. Zenon does.
Who?
Wait, should I be trying to recruit this cultist to...
Yeah,
Zenon
I'm trying to
instead?
the fucking...
I just feel like, hey, do you want to join the real chaos?
Zenon Difference has a fleet ship up.
It's not working though, because he's retarded. Let him just sit there and
Guys
shoot
still in their
military.
base.
Yeah, we're parked comfortably. We're just making it complete AOD at this point.
True.
Alright, start putting down banners.
When they're too stupid to realize that trying to shoot portals with the St. Chalter right next to them probably isn't the smartest move.
Careful, careful.
What's Brigadier doing?
Hi Chris, you know what today is?
What?
It's a good day. It's a good day. Just a good day to have a stroll inside some poor faggot's base.
I think it's. I have a safe enough chance to even have a bong toke during this.
It's probably a safe bet.
Let's see.
Oh.
I can safely do this without dying. This is gonna be hilarious.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Oh, we're getting bazinga.
Bazinga! Bazinga!
Yeah.
Bazinga!
There is some mad there.
Bazinga!
Okay, hey, I live.
Already on a barricade.
I would imagine that they're probably pretty upset that we went up to their build platform to
Upset!
Bazinga!
Fucking, I'm just gonna take a screen cap.
You don't need to, I got it all streamed.
Oh, did you?
I mean,
I live.
I think that it was pretty fair of them to have bazinga'd us for attacking
Yeah.
their spawn. I mean, but I'm doing that because they're like choosing to ignore us, like instead of just like playing with us.
Just do the combat that you claim you like.
Well, it's like it's doing that kind of bullshit because it's like, oh, you're not worth our time. So we're just gonna train you.
This, we're getting this new box again.
Hee.
It was
Fucking
worth it. It
running
was
water.
worth it.
We win! We win!
Definitely one. Definitely.
I like how it keeps hitting me with sitting won't save you, and it just.
Bazinga!
Good
Bazinga!
job.
The bazinga's not killing me.
What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet that Brigadier did that?
That's probably a break.
Rob.
Brigadier.
I mean, we got like pics of him like jumping in a fucking coercion gunship because he got something. Do what you want, they can't unrape you.
That was fun.
Bazinga!
Yeah. I gotta be back. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Okay. You take that glorious piss. You deserve it.
Hurry back. We might switch to a different target or continue here if they stop bazinga-ing us.
Yo, my Nurgle altar is like doing 280 plus damage right now. 280. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean it was kind of questionable if we should be going up there in the first place because it's not a combat area. But, like I said earlier, they're just gonna like pretend that we don't exist and just stay up there. It's kind of warranted.
Think of the times they've done the same thing to us, except we would actually try to fight back, but then they would do some like cheap tactic bullshit and like breach into our fucking base and like try to kill like spawnculus type shit. So
Yeah,
it's like they were ignoring us this time. We're like, nigga, we know you're up there, and you're just fucking. You don't want to like fight or defend your sim. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? Should we just go back to base then?
Probably safe bet.
Yeah,
That's what I did.
We're
I
just
just whoa, while they tried to kill me while I was still on my barricade.
That was a good fight.
You go to let's go to base really quick and reassess, see what we should do.
We won.
We win. We automatically.
By the way, if you guys if you drag if you're using Firestorm and you drag landmarks to the top of the screen, it will bookmark those landmarks up at the top of the screen. So if you're ever getting black screen like that, you can just hit that button really quick and it'll get you out of the black screen.
The only other place that has people right now, besides CBC, which wouldn't go to, is Blackhand.
We go to Blackhand then.
Hey, Zod is asking me who my OAC is. Should I just say Melna?
I mean, Melna was the OS.
Yeah.
Melon was the OIC.
I mean, everybody just hold up, because we might go back there. Let's see what Zod wants.
It's gonna be a wall of salt.
I can taste
The
it.
moment we go back in, we're gonna be the Singa, I believe.
Possibly. Well then, we'll see. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try to test to go back in there, see if it's still doing it. So I wonder if you leave the sim, will the Bazinga stop? Oh, no, it doesn't stop.
Oh no.
Melna has willingly griefed himself for the good of mankind.
All hell.
There's like, sometimes
sacrifice.
like the Bazinga takes a minute to stop. Or catch up and then you can get out of there.
Did he order you guys to grief us in the training area?
Bazinga! Bazinga!
No.
Wait, is that what he said?
They griefed themselves.
No, it was our own idea.
He just said, well, you didn't say to grief them, so we didn't grief them.
It is, combat is not fucking grief, it's combat.
We were doing combat because you guys were ignoring us.
We made our own fun, since you didn't want to provide.
See, this is what I'm telling you. It's the thing about Zod.
Yeah, he's such a reliable source of information, isn't he, Melna?
He would have, I mean, if they would have done the exact same thing to us, so... I've seen them do it, like Apple was saying, they've done shit like this to us before. Alright, everybody gather up at the church really quick.
Okay.
Who wants to go for a fucking magic carpet?
I will.
Alright, everybody hug me. Hug real close. Then you're gonna click the thing, and we're all gonna go for a magic carpet ride.
Wait, where do we go on this carpet ride? I want a carpet.
We're just going to Melna. That's all we're doing. Fuck, the rat will come with me.
Nina, take off the hat.
Stinky Melna.
Worked. See? Magic.
Someone hand Mina a fucking pirate hat, because they're wearing a baseball cap.
They're Argentinian. That is their head.
It's dumb.
Argentinian pirate.
I don't care what you are, wear a goddamn pirate hat. Be in theme.
You're banned.
Whoa.
That was
Okay.
actually completely accidental.
I was gonna say, it was not me.
Let me grab you. Hold on. I was trying to get my fucking underbarrel to work on this stupid gun.
Hellbreach, you are demoted.
I am a curator.
You are
I
demoted.
could grief this whole room. And
Yeah,
as long
you
as Dark
can.
was okay with it, nothing would happen.
You will have a new butthole.
Mina, put the fucking pirate hat on.
Yeah, Mina.
Yeah, Mina,
You're
come on,
about
Mina,
to get
Mina, you
stuck
fucking piece of shit,
in
I hate
Captain
you.
Jack's
Mina!
I'm gonna give you new assholes.
Don't you have email?
I gave it to you.
Why do you have slappy scripts? Get that fucking scripted shit out of there.
Yeah, we're going in there nearly trying to be scriptless. I have 10
We're
scripts.
not a fucking Christmas club.
Alright, everybody wind it down. Take
It's
the
just
cookie.
it's just me and Melna made this clear hours ago.
Yeah, just...
User entered your channel.
Quick, everybody pray. We have to pray to Philip Linden so we can go back in there and not get griefed. Everybody sit on
Philip,
the pews.
please help us.
Everybody pray for a few minutes to Philip Linden.
Philip Linden
I'll
left
pray
us,
with
bro.
you, Melna.
He
Dear
left us,
Melna,
dude.
please pray. I'm gonna pray.
We are going back there. We're gonna go back there and see.
Will they actually
all-
fight us?
They
Yeah, they actually will fight us.
Been there for like what, an hour of just like Goomba stopping them, and then they're just like, oh, I guess we give up.
It's not even that. They just like, we're just gonna go hide up on the build platform and pretend to train a cultist.
Actually, I wasn't pretending to train a cultist. I was actually training a cultist.
You can't be in here.
What are you doing in here?
Yeah, what are you doing in here?
Actually,
Because you have decided to commit the grand crime of espionage, I hereby banish you to the dark dimension.
What?
Yeah. You're gonna send him to the,
Do you actually banish him?
Team? No.
Oh god. I was about to say, what?
Leave it
seriously though,
fucking
I,
Dragon Ball Z, like fucking Nether Zone or whatever they send Garlic Jr. to.
no, but seriously though, I was actually training a. Oh my god. Could you stop?
Let him talk.
Okay, yeah, let him talk, let him talk.
Okay, I've been pretty nice to you guys. I've been pretty decent. I've been pretty civil. I haven't been getting on the bandwagon of, you know, shitting on you guys or whatever that they have been doing. Been pretty supportive of you all.
User in your channel
So,
timed out.
You have to fight us then.
I'm just slightly annoyed. Well, see, I was fighting, and then I was asked to do something, and so I did it because this guy had been waiting 2 weeks because we have no fucking trainers. So I did someone else's job, and then while
Bring
I
him
was
down
trying
to
to do
fight.
someone else's job,
What better
you guys-
test to train the cultist than to defend the sim? Come on, you gotta have him
why
fight
would,
us.
he hasn't even done any of the tests or anything. I had to do everything. Like he's literally a new.
Do all that later. Like do it afterwards. Come on, fight us.
Show him how fun the SLMC is by fighting us.
Yeah.
Let's have an orgy, come on.
If you watch our stream, we put our reasoning in there. We didn't like deliberately go up to try to grief you. We went up there to like just try to be like get you to come down. Like I told Apple, it's like go up there and like bomb with the fleet ship for a second, see if they come down here, and then get out of it.
But like, look, Shazza, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I understand where you're coming from. You're like, I'm just doing what I'm told. You know, this cultist hasn't even done jack shit. Like, I get it. But like, when moments like this happen for us, and like we're in the middle of like training a cultist, we just literally tell him to strap the fuck up and like go kill them. Like, you know, even if he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, he'll figure it out. Like, we do that sometimes. Like, I get you.
It's not really our place to tell them how to run their group. However,
No,
I will
of course.
say it just seems like very suspect to me that Hadat would be like, hey, go train this cultist and ignore Decoratum. This is like get his nose all up in the fucking clouds and like, they're not good enough to like fucking care. I'm just gonna do other shit. Like, I'm just go train this cultist and just ignore them. It's like
Dread told me that train the cultist Hadat was AFK.
Okay, I feel that. Like I said, I understand that you're just doing what you're told, and like I have no room to tell you like how to fucking train your cultists. But you know, sometimes when we're training our cultists, you know, we just kind of like, we'll here just add the auto gun and go in there and left click, like just go kill.
So then, are you done training them? Can we fight now? Like,
no.
Because if you get the like you and Sarah Song are both up there, and that cultist, and if you add those three people to the battle, it would be like an even-sided battle because we had Bambi and Fatality Wolf and Sam on the ground, and it would be like a nice 7v6 or something instead of like sitting up there.
Well, no, because you guys kind of grief the training area. Those guys just have an excuse now not to fight you and just ban you. They don't want to fight you guys anymore.
User entered your channel.
Some blockading?
No, they're not blockading. They're upset because we had to get their attention a different way, but now they're upset.
I don't think they wanted to deal with us in the first place. That's why they went up there immediately when we came in.
There was only 3 of us up here. Moondoggy, me, and Sarah.
Why do you need
and
two
Sam?
trainers?
I don't know about Sam. That's Sam.
No, Sam came down. Sam was fighting us.
Moondoggy wanted to know what I was doing. And
Moondoggy's not even part of your group, so he doesn't.
Right. So and Sarah just showed up because I think they're meshing.
They were fighting earlier, and then they just
were fighting
decided to
earlier,
go up there.
Because they were meshing, and then they also have a Final Fantasy raid soon.
Nobody cares about that game.
I don't know. There's a few people
Alright, you know what?
play it.
I'm just gonna be blatantly honest. If you guys have issues doing combat, close your sim. That's it. That's all you have to do. If you don't want to engage other groups, you can either blockade us and show us that you're absolutely fucking childish and don't have any desire to actually do combat, or you can close your sim. You can do one of these two, but you can't have it both ways.
I mean, I kind of feel it's a little harsh, but I kind of agree at the same time. It's like if you're just gonna do cult training and close off the sim to do combat and do combat with coercion who came in before us, and then ignore us. I mean, it's sort of just disrespectful. Just have the fucking courtesy, but like we don't feel like messing with you right now.
Let's also have a minor discussion about the fact that we have one of your guys hopping in a coercion gunship to fly around, shoot at portals while he's in tag and gear. You know, like
who? I wasn't even
Brigadier. Why do you think we jumped up there?
I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention
look
to the
at that.
cultists.
Oh, look, it turns out that when you don't pay attention and your members do something stupid and we do something stupid back to your
I wasn't part of the battle. I was in the OC
but
area.
My point, Shaza, is if you're going to come in here and you're going to lobby accusations.
He's not an
I know,
officer.
I know.
He's not, like,
I'm making a point.
That.
I'm just making a point. If you're going to come in here and lobby accusations, you should make sure that the fucking shit you're throwing doesn't smell bad and just so happen to look distinctly like the kind that's splattered all over your... Like,
I wasn't throwing accusations. All I came in here was to ask not to grief me when I'm training a guy.
Well, that's fine. Okay, ask your members not to do the same. That's all we're gonna ask. Like, you know that we retain.
And I don't do any of that. There's no reason to ask me. Like
But the point I'm making is that we did something in response to something one of your guys did. If you have an issue with it, you should go talk to Brig, ask him why he pulled out a coercion gunship he knew was throttled, and then try to shoot our portals with.
Also,
if you honestly fucking have issue with everything that happened today, you can have a talk with Brig, and you can have a talk with your group. And I think if it really bothers you, Shaza, I know that you're in you're in a relationship with her, but don't defend them. Don't sit there and freak out and like get all worried that like the world's gonna fucking end. If you don't enjoy being there, if you don't enjoy that they're doing this, if you don't enjoy anything that you're hearing today, then maybe you should find something else to do.
I mean,
you don't have to defend them.
The whole reason we went up to the build platform was just for a second to coerce you guys to come down, because it's like, oh, we're just gonna sit up here and ignore combat going on the ground, because it's just Deckard him. We don't care. Just get a fucking coercion gunship out and just grief him out of the sim. Who cares? It's like, and that's we all voted. We were like, this is sort of disrespectful. Can we just go up to their build platform, raid their build platform since they're all hiding from us on it? And we were like, yeah, let's go do that. I mean, it's all on stream. If you don't believe me, it's like I didn't go up there and I didn't tell everybody, hey, let's go be dicks and fucking grief them.
You got footage you can watch. We're not stupid. We know what we're doing.
I know
and we specifically may do things in response to things that other people do.
I had used my broadcaster before, like on the first attack, saying, "Hey, could you guys not do that? I'm training a guy." And it stopped, and I figured the message. And I figured the message went through, and then all of a sudden, I guess because of what the other members were doing.
And honestly, in our position, if you put yourself in our shoe, what's it look like happening? We've got one of your guys griefing, you're conveniently up on a build plat, teaching a recruit, everybody else is quote-unquote AFK in the spawn. We've got fucking Dark in your Discord, everyone's just real quiet, not really saying much. Fatality Wolf is having a seizure, because Fatality Wolf's tired that Corsi hasn't stuck it in their ass in 5 minutes. You know,
I did not need to know that.
It doesn't look good.
Not to mention that there was suspiciously 2 people watching our stream too, so you guys knew that we were like coming over there.
I didn't know you guys were even streaming, man.
Well,
all I know is
it's entirely
I had an angry dread yelling at me when I was role playing in Star Wars.
Oh, that's one of those bad sims.
To defend against coercion. So I showed up to defend against coercion. And then when the coercion raid ended, and I was actually talking to Dark and telling him the coercion was around and all that stuff. Once the coercion raid had ended, I figured, oh great, I can go back to doing other things. But then I was asked by Dredd when he saw me like roaming around with Dark, looking at your exhibit at the convention thing, which was pretty cool, by the way.
Thank you.
Dredd asked me, and I can show you the log if you don't believe me, of him basically telling me this guy hasn't been trained in 2 weeks because the guy that was supposed to train him is never around. So please pick up the slack. And so I did that. And then when we were doing that, I guess an attack started because I saw Anime Butt's broadcasting thing.
You realize, I want to point out though.
We're salted about, friend. What we're salted about is you coming in here saying that we griefed you and we went up to the build platform to grief. That's what we're salted about. We're not irritated that you're doing your job. We're irritated that you're claiming that we went up there to grief you when one of your members was already griefing your sim down below. Right? We went up there to try and coax you down. You weren't griefed. Maybe you got shot. I don't know exactly what happened.
You could have like sent me a message.
I mean, yeah, but
you could have went, hey, why don't you send your nooblet out to like cut his teeth? And I probably would have said, yeah, sure, because then I would have stopped. You know, I could have stopped like watching him fail at this platform that he's been at for like an hour. But you didn't do that. I got bombed instead. So I understand your point of view. I see your point of view. I wish you guys would see my point of view too. Like,
I don't think anyone here is upset with you for training.
Yeah, you're not the one that did anything wrong.
We're not mad at you. We're mad at your group because
we're mad at your group for deliberately telling you to go train a cultist to ignore us, and you know.
It's.
I mean, I guess.
And then, like deliberately going AFK when we all knew that they were there because Dark was in their Discord, like listening.
I actually went AFK to go downstairs and get me some food because I figured he was going to be at the platform for a while. That's why I actually went AFK. But so when I came back, everything was on fire and people were going on TS and.
Why didn't you come down at that point?
Because by the time I got down and got out of the fire pit, that was wonderful trap that was waiting for me when I got back, everyone decided that they were done.
Yeah, so if they're done,
they can
close their sim down and not do combat.
I also had to listen to what happened too, that too. So that took about 5 minutes to listen to. Like,
I mean, hey, if you guys want to ignore us, just blockade us.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to ignore anyone. I don't know what they're doing. So, if you want to come back, I will send the little nooblet to fight you guys in one-on-one combat or whatever. But like,
it's very clear that you have a conflict going on. It's you can hear it in your voice. I don't mean to draw attention, but you're
User
very
disconnected
clear.
from your channel.
Sorry, it's very clear you're having trouble with this, and I don't want you getting stressed out over. We have no issue with you. I don't honestly have an issue with you. I don't think anyone else here does.
Let's chill on Shaza a bit.
It's literally the behavior of your group has been in decay. It's getting worse. We last time we fucking raided you guys, you basically decided you didn't want to do combat because oh no, when it turns out that we use airships, Dark's group uses airships too, and they might be just a little bit meaner than. So we're just not going.
Our airships haven't been upgraded, and they don't do well on our own sim.
Exactly. But that's not our problem. And at the end of the day, all of this isn't our problem. I personally think that if Indivism has taken the stance that they're going to pick and choose when they want to do combat with other groups that they are in a combat community with, then they might as well just close down their sim, stop recruiting, and you guys should go find something else to do. You know, we could give you a nice little position here. You could end up in Evo Kadi if you want. You know, it has some benefit. You can take your girlfriend too, and you guys can actually have fun. And you can hang out with us.
I'm not in the group just because of a girlfriend, right? Like, I also have friends in the group too. I'm just saying.
I'm making the point. Anyone you want to take, you can bring here. If that's if you want combat, that's what we want. We want to kill people.
They actually told me if I wanted to leave the group, I could fuck off, but like I haven't, just because there's other people that want me in the group that I actually like.
You are not beholden to anyone, and you should never feel beholden to anyone. That was a fucking thing that I had to learn, fucking 2 years ago when shit went to hell with my life. So if you are your own person, make your own damn decision. If you are bothered by what happened here today, you have 2 different courses of action. You can either continue to sit there and willingly participate in it and get stressed out, or you could, choose not to. That's the only choice there is to make here. You don't have to leave their group, you can just choose not to bother. Or you could just leave their group and not bother at all. You don't have to
I just wanted to know what the hell was going on, and I was slightly annoyed because the guy was ready to quit. So, but all right, if Greg was being an asshole, Greg was being an asshole. I'm not gonna argue it. So.
To clarify, the reason we went up there was not just because of him. It was because the group was choosing to just.
Well, if they were AFK near me, then that's fine.
They were ignoring us while griefing us, and we're like, that's fine. We'll just go up to their build platform where they're.
I'll look at the stream and see what's going on. If they were actually all huddled around in the AFK area like that, then yes, they were asking.
It was like Sam attack. It was like Sam and. Oh, what's his
name?
Sam
and Fatality Wolf are the only ones that actually bothered to do something.
Well, Sam's angry, so of course he's gonna attack you guys. Fatality Wolf is Fatality Wolf, so he can't access that area actually. So unless he, he hacks his way up there. It hacks whatever.
It looks bad when the only combat we got out of your group was from people that weren't in your.
Well, I mean,
I get if you're busy, but say that, hey, we don't feel like screwing with you. Fuck off.
Oh, so Hidet took off the moment Coercion left and said, "Oh, I think Decredum's attacking." He said, "Well, I gotta go, guys. Bye." So we were kind of
that's exactly what we're talking about.
Dread,
they're not worth our
said,
time.
"Oh, I got shit I gotta do, guys. Oh, by the way, Shaza, can you train this person? Okay, bye." And they took off. Literally, they said, "Okay, bye." That was their message after telling me to train a person that had been trained.
Okay, well, we're going around in circles now, so I'm gonna have to end the stream. Unless you guys are ready to actually do a fight.
Oh, please don't have me in your stream.
Too late.
You already been in it.
That's good. Please don't post that. I don't want that up there.
It's already on
those people.
It's live on fucking YouTube.
Okay. Anyway,
Dark has ordered us to start recording everything that happens from now on.
That's great. If Briggs was being an asshole, Briggs was being an asshole.
Oh, we got that on stream.
Hidet and Dread took off. I can't do anything about that. So if everyone was hiding around me when I was sitting there, then that's great. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Well.
It just looked a little. It was just a little frustrating when I came back. I had no context other than Decredum being Decredum. That's the only answer I got on my.
Well, maybe you need better answers.
Alright, cool. Alright, well, I gotta finish training the guy, so.
PP.
Yeah, talk to you later.
Okay! And do me a favor, take a deep breath. Everything's fine. No one has any issue with you. You're fine.